Hello and welcome to the GBHL podcast. You're here with your host GBHL Jamie.
And Jay Finnegan.
Mr. Gilball.
Gilball Informer.
Indeed, yeah. But we're not playing that today, are we?
No, we're not. We're going to try something new.
We're going to try out...
Dun dun dun! Arena Rex.
Arena Rex. So,
very cool.
As the guys have seen in my hobby vlogs, I got these painted up and was really happy with them.
They look really good.
Thank you very much. Cool. And thought might as well get some Batrep or two for the channel, see if these guys like it, see if it's something that we should continue to do.
Yeah.
So the two Luduses, Ludai, I guess, that we are using today are Legio 13 and Ludus Magnus.
Yeah.
So Ludus Magnus, who you're controlling, they are sort of flamboyant fighters who like to get the crowd roused up.
Quite like myself, I like
yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And mine are Legion 13, who are all about sort of just like, we don't really care about the crowd, we're just going to survive this fight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which kind of suits me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't care about the crowd.
Patreons, he loves you really.
Yeah, I do. Well, they know.
They do know.
They've had quite a lot of their work in progress stuff thrown up on the Patreon page at the moment, so they can access that for $1.
Nice.
Dirt cheap. That's like 60p.
Yeah.
So we'll show you the arena and the minis now. So Legion 13, we have got Mr. Gaius Palladus here, Aquila on the left, and Banluca on the right. So Banluca is a sort of a harasser who will be able to stop the opponent from coming too close. Aquila is my damage dealer, and Gaius Palladus, he's a bit of a support character. And Legion 13 have some special rules which may come into use in the game, but at the small scale level it's not great. And now we'll go see Ludus Magnus. And Ludus Magnus here, we've got Mycon, the big man. He's all about pushing and getting the guys thrown into pits and traps around the arena. We have got Marcus Furious. He is another harasser who will be able to stop and really impede the opponent. And the true damage dealer, Infelix, at the end here, who will rip people's faces off. Now these guys have sort of an in-game ability. If you know how Guild Ball works, or don't, you'll find out soon. When these guys reach the bottom of their character trees here, they gain a special in-game bonus. But we'll come on to that very soon. And that is Ludus Magnus, and this is our arena. So we've got 3 traps in here. We've got a pitfall, a spike pit, and an obstacle. So if characters are pushed into an obstacle, they gain an extra fatigue, and if they're pushed into the spike pit or the pit, they die. And with that, we'll go into setup and the first turn. So starting off here, I'm going to move Gaius Palladus. He moves 4 inches, so he's going to go 4, just walking forwards up to there, and then we'll go over to Ludus Magnus. So coming in over on Ludus Magnus' side, Infelix over there is going to move 7 inches, as he's got speedy legs, and he's just running forward 7 into the middle of the arena where he loves to be. And we'll come over with my next activation. Aquila here, just moving 6 inches forwards, staying in close formation to his friends, and squaring off at Infelix over there. And that is my next activation complete. Back over to Ludus Magnus. So Marcus Furious here, running forwards his mighty 6 inches, not 5, over towards Infelix just to help out. All quite cagey to begin with in this game, and then it will explode. We'll come back with my next activation, which should be Banluca over there. So Banluca here, a little bit slower than most, as she is heavily armoured, just going to move 5 inches up, staying in tight formation, and that is my very simple movement done. We'll come back with the next activation. And Mycon here, just bullying forwards 5 inches. Is it 5 or 6 he moves? 5. Just getting straight into the melee. And there is no sort of priority roll, we just now go back to my turn. So Banluca here, leading the charge, is going to go forwards 5 inches up to there. And that is Legion 13's activation done. We'll go over to Ludus Magnus. Do they know what they're doing?
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Next up is going to be Marcus Furious, and he's just going to push forward this way 6 inches.
Remember the net.
There.
Okay, and we'll come back with my next activation when I figured out how I'm going to react to that. So for me, Gaius Palladus here, just moving 4 inches forward, staying in that close formation with everybody, and over to Ludus Magnus.
Mycon is going to sprint forward 5, getting ready to get into the fray, as it looks like it's about to kick off soon.
Cool, and we'll come back when Aquila runs forward 6 inches. And Aquila here, spotting the threat of Infilix, as he's not yet been, is just going to move forwards a few inches to stay out of his charge range. And we'll come back with Infilix.
So Infilix will move.
It's going to move.
Just to about there.
To there.
Yeah, just bracing for next turn, I think.
Okay, and we'll come back as it looks like it's all going to kick off this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gaius Palladus here, making use of my little ability is to move through and not count my own bases. It's going to move 4 inches through to there. And we know what you're doing?
Yes, we do. Infilix is going to go. And he's going to go straight in over
he's
here.
going to smash into Aquila, so going to move him up, and then we'll come back with a dice rolling.
Yeah. So we're going to go there.
Going to have some combat. Quick breakdown of how this works. Infilix is going to attack Aquila, so Infilix is going to roll 6 dice, as that's his attack value. And I'm going to roll my defense of 2. So we're looking for 4 pluses, and they are successes. So let's roll a dice. So I get 1. You get a lot.
I get 4.
So you get 4. So you've got 4 successes. I've got 1. So as defending, I'll minus 1 of yours away.
That leaves 3.
So you get 3 net successes. Then Infilix will get to move down his tree,
so
selecting different results.
So the first one is 3 damage.
So 3 damage.
The second one is a 3-inch dodge.
3-inch reposition, yeah.
And the third one, I'll take another 3 damage.
3 damage. So that's 7 damage in total, as every square does at least 1 damage. So 7 damage, and then minus the armour of Aquila, so I do 5 damage total, which I will mark off in a second. But as you see here, as I cross over, one of these boxes has a special symbol in it, which means I gain a favour die. Now, favour die can be used in attack or defence, and if they roll a 4+ or a success, they're the last thing to be cancelled, but they grant 2 successes. So the crowd have sort of cheered my warrior on as he has taken a bit of damage. So I've got one of them in my pool now, and since Infilix attacked, he is now fatigued, so he won't be able to activate again until he gets rid of his fatigue.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
I think I'm going to buy another attack.
Buy another attack, so you're going to exhaust him.
So he goes to exhausted, which is like the second level.
Yep, and another attack.
Yep, so 6 dice for me.
Your 6 dice, my 2. I'm going to throw my favour die into this, try and defend against everything. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get a success with my favour dice, that counters out 2 of yours.
So that leaves 2.
So it leaves 2.
So that is 3 damage and a 3-inch dodge.
So my armour counters off 2 of them, so I've taken 6 in total, and that is going to be another favour die for myself.
And with his 3-inch dodge, he's going to hop round to there.
Move away. Okay, doke. I'll come back when I mark my damage on and go into my next activation. So going into my turn, and Banluka here, seeing the attack on Aquila, is going to come over to here, and it's going to try and push Infilix into the pit.
Ooh.
So she is attack 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and since I've got a favour die, I've got a good chance of killing him here. I'm going to throw an extra 1 in as well.
Okay, I've got defence of 1.
Well, defence of 1, he's not a great defender,
No,
this guy, he's all
not.
about the attack.
You may have got carried away here.
4 pluses. Oh, I should have power attacked. So I've got 4 so far.
Still 4.
Still 4. So as we go down her book, she'll do 2 damage, a push, 2 damage, a push, and because he's exhausted, in the main rules, if you attack an exhausted model, you get a free push as well. So that's 3 inches worth of pushes, which
take him into the pit.
Will push him into the pit, and as pits are deadly traps, he falls down and is removed from the game. You will get your favour though for
yes.
All the nonsense you've got in his card, the 3 there.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that is the end of Ludus Magnus' turn. I attacked, so I am fatigued, and we'll come back with
Mycon.
So Mycon here, seeing the death of Infilix, has enraged himself, so he's going to move.
Yep, so he's going to move 5 in the first instance to there.
Yep.
And then,
now,
sorry, go on.
I realised you did something, but I've realised I can actually show off something in game here.
That's cool.
I'll show off a reaction from Aquila. We'll come back with that. So in the game there are reactions. This is sort of the tactical side of it, as we're trying to show off here. So Mycon made a move action, and as a reaction to the opponent making a move, any one of mine who's not fatigued can make a move. So Aquila, although he's not activated yet, is going to move 6 inches. As Mycon is a bit of a pusher, and he's going to try and save Marcus Gladius, Gaius Palladus, Marcus Aurelius, I'm thinking of that. But that will cause him to become fatigued as he has moved out of sequence.
Okay.
And we'll come back with Mycon now. So Mycon's done his free activation. What's he going to do next?
He's maybe going to move again. He's going to see where he can get to.
So Mycon here, seeing what Aquila has done and blocked off his target for pushing, he's going to change direction. He's going to move again and fatigue himself. So he can make a second move action to be fatigued. He's within an inch of Banluca, or should have been, and is exhausting himself.
Yep.
But he's now going to make an attack. And you've got a 3 favour from Infelix dying.
Correct.
So
I'm going to use the Ludus Magnus benefit, which is Circus Maximus, which means I can put 3 favour into a roll at once.
So normally you can only put 1 in, but this Ludus really excel at fighting, so they're going to put 3 in. My defense 2, so I get my 2 dice versus your 6 with 3 bonus dice.
Yep. The favour dice are the black dice.
So I'm stopping one of them.
Oh no!
Oh, the favours of
they all missed. Triple 1.
Oh bosh! But you have got 4.
Yes. -1.
-1, so 3 inches. So
3 1-inch pushes.
3 1-inch pushes directly away. All the model has to do is hit it. So model hits the deadly trap and is also in the pit with Infelix now as well. And that is a dead Banluca. So I gain 3 favour from there. And with that, we'll come back with the next activation.
He's going to push me in the pit.
I'm going to try a push.
It's full.
It's
full. There's too many people. They're just pushing me back out.
It won't be a...
it's not bottomless.
So, I'm going to move 4 to there. And I'm going to power attack. So, exhaust myself. But I get to reroll my die. So, I've got 6 attack. Maybe in the next Batrep we don't use this pit, or we throw it right to the edge.
Yeah, maybe.
You were 3 inches away before I moved to rain. 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have 3 favour, but I don't have any special rules, so just 1 gets put in. But because I'm power attacking, I'll get to re-roll this ability.
I've got 3 defense dice.
You got 3, so lots of hits already. Totally didn't need to power attack. So 6 hits.
And I stop none of them.
You whiff and get none of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counts as double, so 6, 7, which will get me all the way down to the bottom. So I'll do a 1-inch push with a 1 damage, 3 damage, a 1-inch push, 3 damage, a 1-inch push and 2 damage. So it would have been lots happening anyway.
Yeah.
But I am just going to push you 3 inches into the pit, and he dies now as well. And you gain all of his favour.
3 favour for that.
You are now the last man standing, so you gain something that's not yet come up, but which will happen for me as well next, a clear turn, which we'll come on to with me because it's not going to happen for you.
Yeah.
And we'll come back when it is Mr. Last Man, Marcus Furious.
Yes.
So Banluca here, seeing the desperation after seeing his 2 friends get pushed into this pit, is going to walk forwards up to Aquila here.
Yep.
Sensing he's an easier target, and he's going to power attack.
Yes, he is.
To try and take him out this turn.
And he's going to use all 3 favour die.
So using all 3 favour die. So you get attack 5.
Correct, yep.
Attack 5, so you get 5 dice plus your 3 favour dice.
Yep.
I get my 2 to defend.
Yep.
And you get to re-roll yours because you're power attacking. So I'm going to ignore 1.
So I'm going to re-roll.
Re-roll your misses.
Those.
Oh,
that's better.
Grim. So only one has missed. And 1 of those is ignored from my defence. So you've got
6, 7, 8, 9.
So you
stop at the bottom of your play,
Still with your plate.
So he gets 2.
Yep, so that's 2 damage.
How much health have you got left?
6.
Yeah, so I get 2.
So 2, which I ignore 2.
And then I'll do another 2.
So that's 2 damage.
Then I'll take a... Oh no, it's 6, isn't it? A 3.
So that's 5 damage.
A 3-inch dodge.
Yep, which is a damage as well.
Yep. Oh no. Oh, I've said it now. And then another 3-inch dodge.
Another 3. If you want to set the favour, you're fine to do that.
No, it's fine. Leave it at that. So 8 damage and a 3-inch dodge.
So that kills him off. And because you've reached the bottom of your tree, a special rule for Ludus Magnus is that they've excelled in combat, so you gain a favour die back.
Yay! And he'll use his 3-inch dodge just to get away from that scary trap and be there.
Okie doke. So both of them are exhausted. So going into my turn, it's something that's called a clear turn. So all the gladiators on my side are exhausted. So he's going to gain a fatigue and can act if he wants to, which he is just going to walk forwards 4 up into base, but he's not going to do anything yet. So over into you.
Okay.
You also have a clear turn.
Yeah, I will. How many favour have you got?
2.
I think you can kill me in a couple of attacks.
We'll come back when we know what he's doing.
Yeah, no, that's it.
So he decided he's not going to do anything this turn. He's just going to try and stay not unexhausted, ready. He's going to try and be ready. So I get to remove a fatigue from mine, and I still get to make actions even though I've had a clear turn. If there are multiple gladiators, it hasn't come up in this game, but then you wouldn't be able to make an action afterwards. But he is going to power attack against your guy, so he's going to exhaust himself again. He is attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to throw a dice in as well.
Okay.
So you are defense 3, is it?
Def 3. Is this a power attack?
And power attack.
Can I add a favour dice to my defense?
You can do, yeah.
Which I will do.
So you can throw your favour die on defense. So 1, 2, 3 so far. Well, we'll get to re-roll these. Your defense roll. So you're stopping those 3.
Good.
So will any of these get through? Oh, so
2.
A favour die and 1, so that is 3 that get through in total. And he will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage with a 1-inch push.
5. And 2 favour points for me.
Ugh, grim. Okay, and we'll come back with your activation. So Marcus Furious, and in his clear turn, is going to get rid of this. We'll take it back because he's going to hit me twice.
Yep.
So his first attack.
He's going to add 1 favour die to each of his attacks.
Okie doke. So
that's the first one.
I'm blocking 2. So you get 3 hits, 2 of which are blocked, so 1 goes through.
2 damage.
I have 2 armour, so nothing happens there. Grim.
And the second one.
The second one.
Which will make him exhausted.
To exhaust him, I get no blocks this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 because it's obviously a favour dice doubles up.
That is 2 damage, 2 damage,
So 4,
3 damage,
7,
and a dodge for me.
which is 8 damage. So I take 6 damage, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 1 extra favour die. So I'm on 2. We'll come back once I've marked everything off. Okay, so coming into Gaius Palladus' last turn, as he gets a clear turn, he has a special rule that during clear turns, he or a friendly model within 3 inches heals 2 health. So he's healed 2 back, and now he's going to spend this to exhaust himself again and attack. What's his name? Marcus Furious.
Marcus Furious.
Hopefully one last time. So 6 dice, throwing a favour in there.
Yep, I got 3 dice, no favour.
And I get just the 2. So if you can stop 2. Grim. So you've stopped them. Whew. So that's counted first, and then the favour die is stopped.
Excellent.
So nothing happens there for me. So
cool.
Going into yours.
So he will
heal 1 and attack.
And then go back to exhausted to buy an attack.
Yep.
5 dice.
You got your 5 dice. I've got my 2. So you get 3. I stopped 2 of them. So
I will do 2
2
damage, which you clear.
Which I ignore.
Yep.
Then I'll have a turn myself. So we're just going to grind it out for a little bit now. I heal 2 for regrowth.
He's a tank.
He's a beast. He's a
monster.
So he heals.
Yep.
And I'm just going to leave it at that for now. I'm going to try and save up for a power attack. Okay. So you'll heal.
Yes, I will. So I go down to there.
Yeah, so you regain a
I'm faster than you. Should I just run away? No, I'm just going to hit you. Let's just do it.
You've got to come back in at some point.
So, 5 dice.
Yep. This is my 2.
He gets 1.
He gets 1. I don't block it. It's 2
damage, which you ignore.
Then I heal back up to full health.
He is tough.
He is a grim last man.
And I am really exhausted.
So I'm going to now power attack to exhaust myself again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice with the favour. Rerolling misses. So 3 hits, 1 favour. I've got to reroll these. So you want to roll your 3 defense dice?
I get 1.
So one of them's gone. And I'm adding to that another 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for him, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
He has 4 left, so he's a puddle on the floor.
He is turned into mush.
And that is it.
He is killed. And Legion 13 are the victors. Man of the match, definitely Gaius Palladus.
Yes.
We'll come back with a post-match breakdown.
Post-arena breakdown.
Yeah.
I'll do.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, so what do you think of the game?
That is a very fun
It's your
game.
second time playing it.
Yeah, we played before we filmed just to
just
get used to the basics.
Get
it's very fun. I like it.
Very good. Now,
the pit was a bit
pit
obscene in this one.
I think it was too close to the centre.
Yes.
So I think in future games that'll get pushed to the edge of the arena.
Yeah.
The spike pit, I checked the rules on it. It's not instant death. It's just 3 damage.
Ah, nice. That
Which makes it a little bit better. So I might make a few more of them, dot them around. And if it didn't come into play, but if they've been pushed into the obstacle, the person takes a fatigue.
A fatigue.
Which is where the big guys are stoics. They don't suffer that. So.
No, it's a very fun game. I like. It's very good. I think a lot of the synergies will shine through when you play. It's meant to be playing 8 models versus 8 models.
It is meant to be 8v8.
And I think that would be like crazy insane fun. To be honest with you.
So hopefully they got a taste of what it's like.
Absolutely.
Where your character Mycon came forwards to push Aquila into the spikes.
Because his effectively playbook, if you will, it's all pushes.
It's all pushes.
Yeah.
And I got to dodge or make an out of action movement to save my character.
Yep.
That's the kind of things I imagine would happen a lot more in 8v8, where you start recognising the threats and saving characters.
The group benefits, like me being able to use 3 favour over 1, was a really handy benefit. Just to guarantee if I need to do something, just throw it all at it.
I know you whiffed that one we got
3 ones.
But like, if they get through and you get a few others blocked off, that's 6 hits, which will get you down to the bottom. You'll gain another favour for your abilities. And they really want the favour of the crowd.
Yes, I definitely recommend trying the game to anyone who likes the look of it. And it comes with the mat as well. It comes with the arena that you see.
That's actually, you get to buy that.
Oh, okay. It doesn't come with the arena.
It doesn't come with that. You got to buy that, but I thought it was worthwhile getting hold of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Though it is vinyl. It's not the delicious Guildball mat.
No, it's not.
I did not realise. However, it is a good mat. It recommends playing in a circle.
Yes.
In the rulebook, so it's like you're not going to find a circle map readily available. So this one works really nicely.
Yeah, and it's a very fun game. I would definitely play it again.
Yeah, play again. I think because we've only got limited time, that'll be enough for it, and we'll play again sometime in the future.
Sounds good.
And we'll get some Lord of the Rings in next.
Yes.
So guys, if you have enjoyed Arena Rex and you'd like to see more of it, be sure to comment below, let me know, and hit the like button. And if you didn't like it, dislike the video so I know that you don't like it. Yeah, so guys, be sure to comment, like, share and subscribe.
Follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
And support your Hobbit hosts by clicking the links below. And I guess happy strategy battle gaming.
Happy strategy battle.